Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the GE dryer start button. It's going to be a very easy repair, and it's only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open the package, you're going to get the new start button. The start button is what you press to start the dryer. The main reason you'll be changing it out is if it's lost or damaged and you can't start the dryer. The start button is located on the right hand side of the console. It's held into the console with 3 locking tabs. We have to go around back to release them. Now that we're around back, we're going to take off the access panel. We're going to use a 1/4" nut driver to take out the screws. Once you have the screws out, we're just going to carefully lift the panel out. There's a tab on each end. And we're just going to carefully let it hang by the grounding wire. It's not that heavy. It's located right here on the left-hand side. It's held in by this little locking tab. We're going to take a small flathead screwdriver and carefully just press the locking tab over a little bit so we can turn the start switch and pull it off. Once you have it off, you can just swing it out of the way. Once you have the switch out of the way, we have access to the start button. It's held in by these 3 little locking tabs. So we're going to pull on the start button from the front and then use the small flathead screwdriver to push them in. Once you have them released, you can pull the start button off. Here's the old start button next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new start button in, you want to make sure that the triangle is lined up the right way. So when you put the switch in, everything works right. All you have to do is push it into the console and snap it into place, and then hold it there. And then on the back, you want to look at the D shape on the button and line up the shaft. So when we push it on, it turns and locks in. Once you have it in, we can put the access cover back on. To put the access cover back on, we're just going to lift it up. And you want to make sure the tabs go in each end. And we can use the 1/4" nut driver to put in the screws. Now that you have the access cover on, you can plug it back in and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.